Bold lips are a beauty statement that allow for a lot of variation in color and finish. The look I'm going to be creating on Ona is classic, strong, and sexy. I'm Fatima, and these are my MAC techniques. I want to start getting Ona's skin together with MAC Fix Magic Radiance. Now I'm going to put some Hyper Real Serumizer. Serumizer is a hybrid serum and moisturizer, and what's really awesome about it is it refines the skin in many ways. It refines your texture, it minimizes pores, it also lessens dark marks and circles. Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. It's got skincare also built into the foundation. I like to take a bit and dot it around the face and then go in and blend. And the serum ingredients in it really care for the skin, so you're getting care and coverage. One of my favorite techniques is to take a slightly lighter shade and go down the center of the nose, the forehead here, just to give some dimension and highlighting. I'm using the new Studio Radiance concealer under the eyes. This formula also has skincare built into it, so it's got this beautiful second skin radiance. I'm going to use some Studio Fix Pro Set and Blur powder. So a little bit here on the sides of the nose and underneath, and a little tiny bit of powder under the eyes. I'm going in now with Glow Play Blush. It's got a very amazing, interesting texture, and this is called Plush Pepper. I love this sort of earthy redness right on the apple, on the top of the cheekbone, but a little bit at the temple as well. Sometimes I notice if I cover an area and then I go over it with blush, I may lift off some of the coverage of the concealer. So I'll go back in and mix a bit of blush with a bit of concealer and just go back over it. I'm going to use a Matte Sunstruck Bronzer. This one's called Rich Rosy. Let's take some across the temple and forehead and under these amazing cheekbones. And I want to make sure there's not such a hard line of demarcation. So I can even go back in with my foundation brush and just help to blend that bronzer out. We want it to look easy and effortless. I'm going to do a little powder on your eyelids, Ona. Extra dimension skin finish in Superb is going to be the perfect lit from within kind of color. A little bit on the center of her eyelids, a little bit on her brow bone, put a little on your cheek here too, just a tiny bit to really exploit that glow. Now I think this eye needs just a bit of subtle definition. So I'm going to use a deep brown liner. This is called Sick Tap Bro. It's our Color Excess Gel Liner. So I'm riding this pencil really close to the lash roots because I just want a little more definition, but I don't want it to be obvious. This brow pencil is great because it has a brush that you can grow, and then a 1 millimeter very, very fine tip. And she's already got perfect brows, so I'm not going to overdo it. MAC Stack Mascara. It is infinitely buildable, and I love how bossy the brush is because it really separates. Now it's the star of the look. So I've got a really sharp pencil, but I want to warm it up on my hand. It always makes it easier when you do your first strike with the liner, it doesn't drag. And this is a beautiful, deep, deep burgundy called Night Moth. I always like to do the Cupid's bow first, and then the center of the lower lip. This is called Center of Attention, and I'm taking it on a brush first, and we're gonna go in and start to blur out the edge so it goes from this deep burgundy into this sexy red. Now you notice I'm not going in the center because we got one more color to add, so I'm leaving that open. This is one of my all-time favorite MAC colors, Morange. I'm gonna take it on the same brush and go right in the inner part of the lip. This Maximal Satin formula gives this gorgeous creamy satin look with high pigment payoff. I can go back in with the red and just where those two colors meet, blur them out. Let's go in and add clear lip glass. I love the way the lip is without it, but with it, I mean, you see for yourself. It's the shiniest gloss in the universe.